Hey, my nikicharmz, I want to take you along to this beautiful installation that actually went wrong. So stay tuned to the end for story time. Here we go. Hey guys, so I'm going to take you guys along with me to my balloon install. So let's get ready to pack. First thing we got is some drapes for our backdrop. Next we have our balloons, our white polysex, some silver balloons, some black tuck-tucks, other black clear balloons, plus my 260s in here. I'm supposed to have some orbs and some starburst balloons, both nylon balloons. I'm going to add it to that. I already prepped the balloons at home, so these are extra balloons to take. And this is my balloons. Next I pack my extra fringe for our backdrop. So I have my handy dandy balloon pump and my manual pump. The essentials that I need to pack with me in my little gadget bag. My gadget bag consists of 260s, rubber bands, wall hooks, glue dots, scissors, tape, zip ties, masking tape, measuring tape, clear tape, connectors, backdrop clips, and of course my fishing line and high shine. I also have a few extra 18-inch balloons on hand. I have my gadget bag. Tape. My shine in here. And my duster. And that's my adapters for my neon sign. And my neon sign on top. I might have to actually carry this because I do not want it to break. But if it could fit, I would add it. Here's my tripod. And this is what my work bag looks like depending on the install. This is the prep the night before. All my balloons and work supplies are at the door. Here I am on set prepping the walls for my first installation. Here I am doing my regular routine of prepping the walls, putting down the masking tape before putting on the wall hook. This is essential. I do it with all my clients to prevent their wall from stripping. FYI, this wall is a high gloss shine wall, so I made sure to put enough masking tape and everything was still sticking. Moving on to adding the balloons to the wall. Before adding the balloons, I connected the 260 to the wall hook and did the pull test, making sure everything was good. Upon adding the first clusters of balloons, I noticed it wasn't in the right spot, so I took apart the tape and moved it, and I thought nothing of it. Bad idea. So I moved on to the next wall hook. Everything was going fine, everything was hooking, nothing was coming apart. My garland was starting to come to life. So I had to blow up a few clusters on site because my vehicle could only hold a certain amount, which was no problem. I knew I had to blow up a few extras. So I ended up blowing up about 5 extra clusters on site. And everything is still going well. I'm just adding more clusters to my garland to make it more full at the bottom. And I'm just doing my neck tying method to connect the clusters together. See, everything is coming together so beautifully. I did have to add extra wall hooks into this garland. As I added more balloons, it started to become a little more heavier, and I did notice that some of the wall hooks were becoming a little slightly looser. When adding the wall hooks, I added more masking tape on top of it just to make sure that it's secure. So it did take me a little more time to do this installation. Normally it would take me like 40 minutes to an hour, but it did take a little longer. Thank God I wasn't in a time crunch for this installation. The client gave me ample time before the event. Next, I'm adding some starburst balloons into it. The theme is French aunties and uncles, which was cute. And I used my manual pump to blow up all the foil balloons. As I was adding these starburst balloons into the garland, everything was still going good. Nothing was coming out of place. And this is the final results. It came out so beautiful, but just wait. My client did a walkthrough just to make sure everything was good. She loved everything. She thought my design was beautiful.
1 hour later.
My client calls me and says, "Hey, the balloons fell and I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry." So I replied and said, "No problem, I'll come back." So I went back and I actually stopped at Walmart to get some name brand painter's tape. That's what I usually use. I was trying something new, but sometimes you have to stick to what you know. So when I went back, I added the painter's tape. As I said, I do not want to add wall hooks directly to the wall to strip it. So I hooked the painter's tape onto the wall hooks under and above it, making sure it was secure. But within a few hours, she texted me and said it wouldn't stay. I was so embarrassed, but I apologized and she was good. I made sure to refund her some of the money for her installation. Even though it looked beautiful in the picture as it is on the floor right now, that's not what she asked for. But the moral of the story is to always come prepared for anything. Due to the high gloss wall, nothing was sticking. So this was a learning lesson for me and the client. If I would have known, I would have done like a freestanding garland. And for my fellow balloon artists, I know sometimes it could be a hassle to ask all these questions to the clients, but it is necessary to know what you're walking into. And if your client has a problem answering all those questions or filling out an inquiry form, that may not be the right client for you. At the end of the day, is to ensure that you're providing extraordinary service and making your clients happy. Also, it's your brand on the line. Thank God my client was very understanding and sweet. Moving forward, there will definitely be more questions asked when providing an installation. With that being said, I hope this video was very informative. And if it was, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Comment below. And until next time, be blessed, guys. Mwah!